Hello, everyone. So glad I'm here early. I'm here early because I choose to be. I just finished meditating and, okay, right on. Okay. This software keeps changing all the time. So, I'm looking at the comments are not coming yet. So just give me a second. If you don't know me, my name is Trisha. And I am an Indigenous healer, an Indigenous psychic, and a spiritual mentor. And I've been doing this for many years. I've been doing this since I was 19. And so you could follow me on my website, which is trishacondo.com. And I'm also the creator and founder of Deeply Intuitive, Unleash Your Gifts to Attract Abundance, to be empowered, and to gain confidence in connecting to your guides. So you can also follow, there's so many things here. You can follow me on social media. You can follow me. There's so many things going by my face. You don't see it, but I do. So follow me on Instagram. Okay. Instagram. Oh, thank you. Follow me on Instagram. Instagram.com/Trisha and follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel. Just search in YouTube and you can find Trisha Condo and subscribe. So click on the subscription button and then click on the bell to be notified each time I upload a video. Also follow me on TikTok. I'm gonna have to get more serious with that TikTok. And I think I'm gonna try to get my mother on TikTok. I don't know. She might go for it. I don't know. She might not. Okay. I'm also on the Clubhouse. I'm going to be more regular on Clubhouse starting next week. So follow me at Trisha Condo. You will find me there, and I will be doing more things that are really cool. So heads up also, I am doing an Indigenous full moon ceremony this Saturday at around, let's say around 3 o'clock, Saturday at 3 o'clock p.m. And my photographer will be there taking pictures. If you see like snapshots and stuff like that, it's because she's going to be there. Okay. It's going to be during the day. It won't be at night. So make sure that you show up. Let people know that this is happening this Saturday for a full moon ceremony. Okay. It is a full moon in Virgo, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to be doing a full moon ceremony then. So I will be in the daytime. It'll be different. So join me then. Okay. Make sure that you subscribe to my, I'm going to sneeze. Give me a second. Subscribe to my, oh, it's coming. Just takes a little bit. There we go. And there's no flying spiders today, so I checked before. I still have this cold that does not want to let go of me. Anyways, okay. So with that being said, let's get on with it. Okay. So, oh, and before I go on with this, make sure you visit my website. I am going to be doing a weekly. I will be doing a weekly update in my email updates weekly. Make sure that you go to my website. I'll be doing them weekly. Just letting you know what's going on in my world, what new things are coming up. So yeah, I've kind of neglected that part, but it's going to be more regular. Okay. Excuse me for doing that. Okay. Yeah, I don't take anything. I'm taking more organic stuff. You're gonna see me taking more stuff. Like if you sign up for my newsletter, you're gonna notice I'm gonna be doing things more holistically. I'm not a fan of steroids and all that. I've tried that for so many years, and it just ruins the inside of my nose. Okay, but thanks for bringing that up. I appreciate it. I'm gonna say hi to everybody. Hi, Karen. Hi, Dolores. Hi, Vicky. Oh, thank you. Hi, Gaynor. Hey there. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Glenda. Hi, Teresa. Alicia. And thank you. Okay, let's talk about this topic. Okay, make sure that you like my video, you love it. Okay, share it out on my personal profile and on Intuitive Guide. In my private intuitive, deeply intuitive Facebook group, please don't share anything out. It is private and I prefer to keep it that way. It's just to keep the privacy of the people inside. So I would appreciate it. Hey, Nicole. Um, okay, thank you for understanding. So with that being said, I really, really want to talk about this topic, okay? Because we will, like, some people, a lot of you are asking this question, like, what is indigenous intuition? What do you mean? And well, I mean indigenous intuition. What is it? I even forgot my topic. Forgot my topic. Oh my lord. I forgot my topic. Um, that is that's so bizarre. I'm forgetting my topics. That's what happens when you have a cold, eh? Especially me. I get kind of spacey. Okay, let me go over here. There is my topic. Okay, there is my topic. Where is it? Indigenous intuition. That's all it says. That's all it says. Okay, where is it? Especially me, I get kind of. Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay. I don't have anything planned out. I'm just talking like I'm talking. So, what is Indigenous intuition? Thank you for saying so. That's really kind. um, and how it became my thing. You know, I don't really talk about this enough. I really don't. And I should talk about this more and more and more. So for me, it is very important that I talk about this. Okay. So it became my thing, I would say, early on. I didn't realize it. I wasn't conscious of this until I was older. I think I was, that I was doing it this way, probably 27. But I knew unconsciously that I was doing this when I was 19. Even earlier, I think it was early. I think I was 8 or 9 years old. I knew I was doing something different because I was being trained by my grandfather. I didn't realize I was being trained. My grandfather would take me out on walks. Hi there, Lori. Hi, Becky. My grandfather used to take me on Saturday and Sunday walks, and sometimes he wouldn't walk. He would be, um, he would be, he would be actually showing me, you know, the things that he would do. And the things that he would do was he was a big storyteller. And I was very fascinated by that. I was super fascinated that he was a storyteller. And that he would play so many instruments. Um, and he would have this wooden, I think I've told you this before, he had this wooden thing on his lap, a wooden puppet, and he would make me dance. My brother, and he would throw a quarter on the floor, and he would do all of those things. And I remember how much he kept my attention. And I thought that was so cool that, a man with so many talents, he was very musical, but he was very spiritual too. He was very musical. He was very good with his hands. He was an artist. And I remember him, his name was Daniel. And I knew him, I think, up to, I think I was 11. I could be wrong with the dates, but yeah, he taught me a lot. And he taught me about going outside. Taught me about going outside. And the point that I'm getting to is I remember when he took me out for walks, he would teach me about the plants, about the medicines, about the tracking the patterns of the animals. He would talk about the trees, he would talk about the flowers, he would talk about the land, how you're supposed to respect the land, how you're supposed to respect other indigenous people. I remember that. That stayed with me for a very long time. And he would rarely speak English. He would only speak in Mi'kmaq. He would rarely do that. I don't know why, but I think it for him, that's just for him. He felt like it was not his original language. He would just speak in Mi'kmaq. And that's all he would, he would say, you have to learn. So I was just like, okay, all right. He was a tough teacher, and I always respected that. It's because I've learned to respect things at an early age. Respected elders, respected my ancestors, respected my grandparents, and respected nature. That's one of the things I've learned um, when I was a kid, and I loved being outside. I still do. Hey, Lorianne Cochran, and I still do. So to get back to what I was talking about. So, why is it my thing? Because Indigenous intuition is very different from mainstream, it's very different from everybody else's. Because for the past, ever since I was 19, I've always tried to put myself in a category. I didn't have a clue where I belonged, to be quite honest with you. I didn't have a clue. I tried, I tried this. I tried to fit in with these kind of people, I tried it with the intellectual psychics. I tried it with the sensitive psychics. I tried everything under the sun. I'm like, where do I belong? Like, where do I belong? And someone had pointed out to me today, like, why am I trying to put myself in these things where I don't belong in them? I'm sighing because I don't belong in any of them. I don't belong in this category or that category, and this one or that one, or vice versa. I don't belong in any of them. And it was nice that this person pointed it out to me. And I was like, yeah, that is not me. It is not me. Um, all my life I've tried to fit in everywheres. You know, I was very good at school. I was very nerdy. Um, Also very intuitive. So I'm very rebellious. I'm very creative. I'm very spontaneous. I've always been that way. Some people might see it as a flaw. People think it's annoying. And some people might say, "Holy, yeah, I relate to you." So, with that being said, when I noticed, okay, I don't belong here and I don't belong there, well, I'm going to develop my own category. It seems fitting because I really don't like when people put me in a certain box. I just want to light her up on fire and throw it away. I don't like it when people put me in a box. It doesn't seem that way, but I don't like people when they say, well, you belong here and you belong here and you belong here and you belong here. Ugh, even writing out forms really bugs the you know what out of me. Not to say that they're tedious, but for me, you know, anyways, I'm going on a tangent here. So that's why it is my thing. And Indigenous intuition is very different from everybody else's. You know, there's big names out there who I admire. I admire what they're doing. And for me, it's different. And what I'm doing is connecting with the land. I connect with the sun. I connect with nature. I connect with animals. I connect with trees. I connect with water. I connect with the wind. I connect with guides. I connect with ancestors. I connect with um, dancers. I connect with everything else. I connect with the rattle. I connect with dream catchers. I connect with the stars. I connect with all of those things. I always have. I connect with fish. I connect with those little people. We in Micmac we call them Bukaramuj. I was taught that story. I was taught a lot of stories when I was a kid, and they stayed with me. They really have stayed with me. And so you're going to hear me talk about this a lot. You know, about how the moon pulls at me, how the full moon makes me a little bit, you know, going up and down, how the new moon kind of pulls at me, and how all of these visions that I have, all of this connection to the land. Oh, geez. Okay, I'm just going to delete that. Wow, people. Okay. Got some trolls coming on here. I just blocked that person. So, with that being said, so it is my thing, you know, connecting with the anything that do with land, the sky, with the cosmos. That is my thing. Indigenous intuition is all about connecting with the land, the sky, the elements, with the ancestors, with guides, with all of those things. And I highly respect them. I was raised that way. I was raised to respect the dream catcher. It's very sacred to me. The medicines, you know, the sage. Okay. Just give me a second. Some people. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah. And how channeling, you know, channeling all these higher beings like the ancestors, you know, the council of elders, all the chiefs, all of these higher beings, right? And when they come down, the warriors and all of those energies, they come down, it is, yeah, it is a very sacred connection. And there are others that are doing this, which is cool, by the way. I really love people who do that. I really deeply respect people. And yeah, so the dream catchers, they're all channeled by my mother. So I consider her a wise woman. And I'm the medicine woman. So did I always wanted to be a medicine woman? Nope. I always wanted to fit in with everybody else. I did not want to be singled out. I did not want to be singled out. One thing great that everybody accepted was I was very smart. I was very intellectual. I still am. But I'm more of a into this indigenous intuition, and I'll be talking about this more and more and more. And it is a natural thing that I do. And oh, you love herbs, spices. Me too. If you've been watching me on my personal profile, I've been doing a lot of changes with my diet. I've gained a lot of weight. I think I gained, like, I couldn't believe it when I stepped onto the scale. It was 198. I was like, what? What? I just couldn't have. I almost fell off the scale. It was just shocking. I was just shocked. I was like, no way. But yeah, yeah. Um, so with that being said, I went on another tangent. But back to this. Have you ever felt connected to your house? Has your house ever talked to you? You know, same thing with cars. Have your cars ever talked to you? Has your anything that is sacred, anything that's connected to, you know, the elements, earth, air, fire, and water, they all talk to you. You know, for me, whenever I make decisions, it's always based on being very rooted to myself and rooted to nature. Always. I always, 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 always rely on that. And I do meditation. So I do incorporate that. I do meditate. I meditate twice a day. um, yeah. And it's very sacred, this work. And it's not for everybody. It is not for everybody. Indigenous intuition is very different. And it's very sacred. And I get a lot of people who are fascinated by what I do. Um, you know, I was born from a long line of medicine women. I was born from a medium. I was born from this lineage of being a seer, because all of my ancestors were seers. So, with that being said, I don't want to go on a tangent here because I seem to go. Anyways, so that is what I really want to talk about, because when we're very sensitive people, you know, we're sensitive to the energies around us. We're sensitive to energies around us, and we're like, hmm. And when certain things like the drum and the rattle and powwows and all of that, and dancers, all of these things really call to you, there's a reason for it. There's a reason. I wouldn't say a reason, because that seems more logical. There's like a knowing, a calling. Like, I didn't choose any of this. It chose me. There's a difference. This work chose me. Of course, I leaned into it more. And I said, this is what makes me happy. Will it be an easy journey? I don't think easy is the right word. I think it's going to be very adventurous. Very adventurous. Yeah. And I think it's worth it. Oh, thank you, Lorianne. That's very kind. It's worth it to be connected to the earth, because we're here to preserve the earth, Mama Earth. We're here to preserve her. I call it her. And then there's Niskam. There's the creator who is there for us. I always make decisions when I go outside. I talk to the creator, and I do talk to trees. And some people are going to say, well, that's crazy. I don't care. Just unfollow me and unfriend me, right? So, with that being said, with that being said, if you would like to work with me, okay, I do have a website. I don't give free readings on here ever, ever. That would be really not a good way to do my business. You don't ask doctors, say, hey, can you check up on my arm? You don't do that. So for me, for me, someone says I hug trees. Yeah, I hug them too. My family laughs at me too because I talk to trees. Yeah, I've spoken to trees too, and I have a whole bunch of them, and there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people get shamed for that. And somebody asked me if I do see spirits. Yes, I do. I do. Hug to see a tree, lots of sound. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with being connected to the earth. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, somebody asked me if I speak to spirits. I do. I really do. Oops. My phone is about to die. I do speak to spirits and I speak to guides. That's most of my thing. I know some people are into angels and stuff like that. Do I see them? Yeah. But is it my main thing? No. Mine is mostly guides and people's gifts. I know people's gifts right away. And I know what's out of sync with a person. I'm really, really good at that. And I know people's gifts right away and I know what's gonna come. I've always had that insight. Always had it. That's probably why you call me Indigenous Psychic. Being funny. Okay. So with that being said, I'm actually doing a photo shoot this Saturday, which is really cool. And an Indigenous photographer is coming to my place or outside my place. And don't forget about Saturday at 2 to 3 p.m. I'm going to put it up probably, it's supposed to be up tomorrow, I think. I think my VA told me. Anyways, you'll see it. I'm going to have to change the time because it was supposed to be at 5 on Saturday. It's actually going to be really early. And you'll be able to see me doing it in the daylight. I'm usually a vampire. I like to be, I'm really, really, I'm saying really a lot because I'm looking at these comments and I'm kind of getting distracted. Okay, let me put this on before my phone dies, before it just powers down. Okay, hold on. Okay. If you want readings, please go to my website. Okay, you all know my website is right here, trishacondo.com. A lot of you already know this already, okay? So with that being said, and Indigenous Intuition is also about community. A lot of people are very disconnected from themselves and disconnected from the concept of community, which is interesting because, you know, there's a lot of competition out there, a lot of heaviness. I know that, a lot of competition, and a lot of like, how can I get this and how can I consume and consume and consume? I could keep going and keep going about this, but I gotta go. I don't want to just drop you like mid sentence, but I really have to go. If you're interested in working with me, I'm gonna put my link in here. Just give me a second. You can schedule a free breakthrough call here. You probably hear my dog, eh? Probably don't. He's snoring. He's always sleeping in the same place as me. Oh, forgot to put that. Shoot. I can see everybody's comments over here. Oh yeah, I really should talk about recovery. I've been sober for going on 16 years. This this August 5th, I believe. It'll be 16 years. Wow. If I had a kid, it would be like 16 years old, it'd be like a teenager. It really blows my mind when I say that. Blows my mind. You're welcome, Lorianne. Okay, so, oh, thank you. Thank you. That's okay. I always have bronchitis around this time of the year. Yes, there is. You can schedule a free breakthrough call. I have openings tomorrow. I have 3, I think. I have 3 openings tomorrow if you would like to talk to me. I really talk about, in my mastermind, I do cover native ceremonies, rituals, also about, I'm also very real. I'm very real and I like to keep it that way. I'm not a sugarcoater. If you're looking for somebody that likes to sugarcoat everything, I think you should go find somebody else because it's just not me. Oh, you're welcome, Karen. I love it when Indigenous people come on here. They're very cool. They're my people. They're all my people, anyways. So I'm going to go because I keep saying I'm going to go and I go and I don't end up going. All right, everybody. Walaliok Abnamutas.